Grand Rising, Kings, Queens, family, off pausers out there. Mr. Off Pause over here. Happiest married man on the planet. Let's get it. Man, so look. Broadcast brought to you by Momentum with Jay. Can you have a moment without some momentum? Happily Married TV. Real Distinguished Gentlemen. Distinguished Book Club. Five Forks Up. Let's get it. Repeat after me. I am great. I think abundance. I am more than enough. I always focus on both. I focus on opportunities over obstacles. I am a money magnet. So let's get it. What's going on with it? Man, so let's talk about it, man. Like, so we was talking about emotionally supporting, mentally supporting, physically supporting. Now we talking about financially supporting. You know what I'm saying? People that's doing businesses or got businesses or starting their businesses, or you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the financial support part of it. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about how you can emotionally, mentally, and physically support. So let's talk about the financial part of it, man. Like, man, you know that the thing is, and I'm gonna just be like 100 with it. It's like a lot of stuff is overpriced, but then some stuff is, I guess I want to say reasonably priced because it's like matching everything else in the market. And then that's where it's like, to me, that's where the difference come in. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you can offer a quality product at a better price, then, you know what I'm saying, I think you'll do better. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion. But I also feel like you shouldn't go to people asking for discounts. You know what I mean? And I feel like you should spend whatever they asking. Cause the crazy thing is, when people, and I never understood that when people did that, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They go to their homeboy or their homegirl or whoever it is that got a business or whatever and be like, hey man, can I get that for this much? Or can I get this much off? Or can I get this? Like, motherfucker, when the fuck have you ever went to Foot Locker, got you a pair of Jordans off the shelf, and then went up there to the counter and was like, hey man, I need these for 20% off, 30% off. You see what I'm saying? So that shit always confused me. Like, I never understood that. Like, why the fuck do you do that to your homeboys, your homegirl? Like, they gotta eat too. And that's why I was like, I'm like, when it comes to financial support, man, I don't ask for the hookup. I pay whatever they ask, and I pay it. But that also comes into the realm of, if you got a lot of people doing the same thing, you see what I mean? You can't support all of them, but you can support them all, just not at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, if you got 3 homeboys that do car detailing, you may have to take 1 week, go to this guy. 2 weeks later, you go to this guy. 2 weeks later, you go to your third guy. Then you start it all over again. But I understand you can't go to all of them at one time. But you know what I mean? You can support them all. Like, all right, this week I'm going to this one. Next time I need it done, I'm going to this detailer. Next time I need it done, I'm going to this detailer. So you see what I'm saying? You can keep the money in your circle. It's just like, and then also people got to think about, are they worth what they're asking for? You know what I mean? Like, cause I feel like, and it's crazy to me, but I feel like stuff is overpriced at a certain point. You know what I mean? Like, we went to, forgot the name of the restaurant, man, but it was like a little mom and pop's restaurant, like a little corner restaurant or whatever. These motherfuckers charging Red Lobster prices. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like a corner store, like it's like a little mom and pop's food spot. I forgot what it was. But it was like, man, this shit was like, it was just me and Sweetie there. We ate and shit. That shit gave him like $100 some. And man, this ain't no goddamn prime rib steakhouse or nothing like that. This is like a real, I mean, you know what I mean? They can charge what they want to, but you gotta understand also what and where you're at. Like, I don't feel like you could be able to charge $100 plates if you're not at a $100 area or status. You know what I mean? Like, if you setting up shop where people can only afford to pay $30, then how are you charging $75? You see what I mean? If that makes sense. So I'll be conscious of that too at the same time. I pay attention to a lot of different stuff. But I do pay attention to that, like, because we're in the real estate. So you know what I mean? You can't buy a house that you're gonna sell for $150,000 in a neighborhood where houses is only going for $40, or a house is only going for $100. You see what I mean? You can't do that. That just don't make sense. It never will make sense. You know what I mean? So you also got to match the market where you at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if it's a product that can be on the higher end, that's totally different. But, you know what I mean? Financially, I support. And if I can't do it financially, I support them in ways that I can that's free. Like, I repost their stuff, or I, you know what I'm saying, or I share their stuff, or I tag people in, or I comment on it. I do it all, man. Like, I love to see my people. I love to see people doing it. Like, see, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I be on that though. I think about it, like, you know what I mean? But it's just people gotta understand that where the demographic of where they're setting up at. Cause you can't be setting up in a $25,000 neighborhood or a $25,000 area, but you're charging $75,000, $100,000. You see if that makes sense? You know what I mean? Like, you can't put a $50 restaurant in places where people can only afford $25. You know what I'm saying? The median is $25. That's what I'm talking about. So you know what I'm saying? So it all comes into play. Like, it's all relevant. Or relative, if you will. But yeah, so people gotta, you know what I mean? But you can financially support in all kind of ways. You can even get referrals and get other people to financially support. That's the shit. Me, I'd be like I tell a mug in a minute, like, man, the thing is, I'm not gonna go buy something I'm not gonna use though. You know what I mean? Or something I'm not gonna wear just to support. You see what I mean? Like, I don't mean no harm or no disrespect, but I don't do that. Like, if you coming out with crop tops, I'm not buying a crop top because I'm not gonna wear it. See what I mean? Like, you gotta also understand that. Like, what are you selling and who are you selling it to? You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of that. But yeah, I financially support. Like, that's the thing, man. You gotta support your people. Just like fucking FedEx and UPS and DoorDash and all them, they had to have somebody to believe in them to support them. They didn't just come out the gate with that how you say, they didn't come out the gate with that at the status they at. Somebody had to believe in them. You know what I mean? So that's why I say, man, you should support people. Financially, you should support everybody. Or not everybody, but you support the main ones. You should. Like, you know who to support and you know who not to support. So it's like, you don't, and it's not a, and like I said, you can't support everybody at one time. stomach open. That makes sense.
Please call 1-800-SHOP-CBS for the nearest 24-hour CVS pharmacy location.
Man, yeah, so y'all have a great one, man. Y'all stay out, y'all, man, inspire somebody, smile a lot, laugh even more. Enjoy your day. Have a wonderful time, man. Y'all stay off pause out there, man, because we got off pause over here.